Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Luke and Kristen, I'd like to take an opportunity to welcome you all here to Payless Country Club here in Orland Park, Illinois. Friends and family, my name is Stevie D. I'm going to be acting as your master of ceremonies here tonight. And kicking us off, we have our parents of the bride. Please put your hands together for Russell and Nancy Plugi. And following behind them, we have our parents of the groom. Give it up for Scott and Karen Kern. And following behind our parents today, we have our two ushers. Please put your hands together for Ryan Leparsky and Mike Ippolito. And now, friends and family, coming into their own theme song. Today, we're going to go ahead and bring in the rest of our bridesmaids and groomsmen. First up today, we have Andrew Novak escorting Jeannie Fry. And following behind these two today, we have Jeremiah Fawn escorting Bridget Annex. And next up in our bridal party today, we have Alex Dolinar and Sammy Fisher escorting Flower Girl Cheyenne Fisher. And following behind these three today, we have Scott Plugi, Mallory Kern, William David, and Lily Plugi. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Brian and Melissa Plugi. And now, folks, give it up for Mario Bovino and Barry Voss. And now, friends and family, it's time to bring in our best man and matron of honor. Please give it up for Tyler Kern and Shelly Oraz. I'd like to introduce you today for the second time. Please put your hands together for Mr. and Mrs. Lucas and Kristen Kern. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention up here at the front of the room. It is tradition at a wedding reception that a toast be given, so I'd like to go ahead and call forward our father of the bride, who's going to open our toasting today. Friends and family, please put your hands together for Mr. Russ Plugi.
Thank you. On behalf of Scott, Karen, Nancy, and myself, we'd like to thank you all for coming tonight. Oh boy. And helping us celebrate with Kristen and Luke. As you can see, they all know I'm an emotional type of guy, so I'm going to skip the speeches and leave that for the bridal party and just offer the first toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Kern. Kristen and Luke, love comes in its own time, in its own beautiful, surprising way. Love makes you believe in what can be. Love changes your heart and your world forever. How beautiful the love. That love has brought you two together. Oh, I forgot my glass.
And now, folks, I'd like to go ahead and turn the microphone over to our best man today. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Tyler Kern.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Luke's younger brother, Tyler. I don't like talking or cheesy things, so I'm going to go pretty quick here. I just want to say how happy I am for Luke and Kristen today and how honored I am to be Luke's best man. I used to wonder what kind of person Luke would end up with and figured it'd be way down the road. It turns out it happened a lot faster than I expected, and that ended up being better than I could ever hope for. I couldn't imagine anyone better for my brother than Kristen. Luke, you did great, and Kristen, I know you'll be a great sister-in-law and friend. So now I'd like you to raise your glasses for a toast to Luke and Kristen. Many years of happiness.
Thank you so much, Tyler. And now, folks, I'd like to go ahead and turn the microphone over to our groomsmen. Please get your hands together for Mr. Mario Bovino.
I'd like to start this off with, the good old 90s. First met Luke in elementary school, actually I had his mom as a teacher. And, our friendship really took off, I'd say high school, around there, taking the bus together in short. And for those of you who don't really know Luke, we can all point to three things that really kind of define him. I'd say it goes like this: fishing, football, and flatulence. There's usually not a day that goes by where I don't usually get a Snapchat or some type of social media that I get a fart or hear something about Luke talking about. Anyways, really to kind of keep this to the point, I got one story about him. Back in high school, we took an automotive class together. We both went to TF South, and their automotive center was near the Calumet River. And, it was a nice day out. We were disassembling motors from a jack stand. So the teacher decided to let us go outside. So I'm like, all right, this would be great. Well, to keep to the 3 Fs, Luke pointed out there was a carp in the river. And if you could see the embankment on the side of this river, it was about a 70-degree angle. And if you really don't know Luke's dexterity sometimes, he's not the most stable with his feet. So me and him go down there. I go down first, and he's running, and he's got these really nice white shoes on. I mean, they're probably 2 days out of the box. And all of a sudden, he takes a tumble, goes right in the Calumet River. And needless to say, our automotive teacher made him sit at the end in the back of the class because of the stench. So he was a trooper. Really, that's the only good story I got I could say over it right now. But really, to keep it to the point, I mean, Luke, I've seen you throughout my years just being friends with you. And, I'd say from those 3 Fs, there comes some 3 Ls now. And I'd say those 3 Ls are love, loyalty, and livelihood. And I hope you apply that to your marriage. And, the best of luck to you and Kristen. Really hope everything goes forward with you guys. So, cheers. To Luke.
Thank you so much, Mario. And last, ladies and gentlemen, but certainly not least, I'd like to go ahead and turn the microphone over to our matron of honor. Please put your hands together for Mrs. Shelly Orez.
Well, for those of you that don't know me, I am Shelly. Kristen and I have been friends for about 9 years now. And I decided to do something a little different and put together a little collection of memories. So here we go. Bear with me. Thank you. Let's see. The first one is a plug with some school stuff on it. I first met Kristen when I started working at Oak Glen. I came home and told my mom I met this girl named Kristen, plug. Hence the plug decorated in school stuff. Yep, I am the one of the many people that thought your last name was Plug. My mom said, Kristen Plugi? I said, I don't know, it could be. And she went on to explain that our families actually known each other for years. What a small world. And that's where our friendship began. So here's one. The second one, as time went by, little did I know, while watching home videos one day, Kristen and I made our communion together at St. Victor's. Again, small world. Third, then our birthdays came around, and guess what? We were both born on January 29th, 1982, the same exact day. How crazy is that? So here are some candles for many more years of fun and birthdays together. The fourth one, the fun one. Next, I have a red Solo cup for all the crazy laugh out loud fun times we've shared together. From our game nights at Stacy and Adam's house playing Quelf, Partini, and my lovely teen spirit charades moments, to our camping adventures, concerts, and many more memorable moments. Throughout the years, we sure always do have a good time when we're together. Thanks. And this one. This next memory is of all our car talks. We have many of them. These normally take place in one of our cars in Kristen's parking lot after we've hung out already, sometimes lasting for an hour or longer. Now, most of you probably think, why didn't you just go upstairs and continue talking? And, well, that would be the logical thing to do, but we still continue our car talks. And actually, some of our car talks were about this guy. Over here, Lucas! Sorry, inside joke. Kristen had sat me down at Chili's a little over 2 years ago telling me about Luke. And I could tell by the look on her face that you made her heart smile. Last one. Now here we are today celebrating the newly married couple. And lastly, to start your journey together, here's a blank photo book, like in the Disney movie Up, to capture all of your new adventures together. So let's raise our glasses to the happy couple and do all of their new adventures. Cheers.